Hello, it's another This Weekend, and we've got a lot to break it down. So we'll start with the Arrow video purchases I got. They had a sale on, I think I mentioned this 2 weeks ago. They had a 2 for £40. They had like a 20% off website thing as well, and I had £10 of credit. So it cost me less than $200 for all of these, but for the most part, I'm pretty happy with them. For the most part, no, I think I'm pretty happy with them. We'll start off with the early works of David Cronenberg. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a David Cronenberg slot now because I'm buying a lot of Cronenberg films. So this comes with Transfer, From the Drain, Stereo, and Crimes of the Future. They're all short features, I believe. There's a 6-minute film, a 13-minute film, and the other two are both 63 minutes each. I do have Crimes of the Future, the 1970 version. It comes on the 4K for Crimes of the Future. I believe the same thing will be when they have the second sight release, which, yes, I am annoyed that there is now going to be a second sight release of Crimes of the Future. To be fair, though, it's going to be great. I will probably buy it just for the factor of, it comes with inner artwork. I love Second Sight. The artwork looks great. I do like the version I have of Crimes of the Future, the 4K. I think there are a selection of special features that are different. But yeah, I'll more than likely buy the 4K. Much like It Follows and stuff like that. I mean, It Follows I'm okay with because that's an upgrade from my Blu-ray. My Blu-ray looks fine, but a 4K could look really good. So, you know. Next up, we have a 4K of a film I didn't really ever know if I was going to get, because I didn't know if I'd really like it that much. I still haven't watched it, but we'll see how it goes. Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer. Not much to this one in terms of, like, stuff. I think it does have the alternate artwork cover on the inside, which is, not bad. I hope it focused there. It's an interesting artwork, to put it lightly. I don't mind the new artwork, actually. I think it's got a nice twang to it. But yeah, the main reason I got this was because Michael Rooker, also because I needed something else to add to the sale, because I just kind of felt like it. This might have been the 2 for $40, actually. Yeah. This and another 4K, I think, were in the 2 for $40. 2 for $40 or 2 for £20? I don't remember. Either way, still, it was in a sale or whatever. But it's a new 4K restoration from the original camera negative. Get an original, it's got a Dolby Vision HDR10. You get an original stereo mix and a 5.1. You know, get an audio commentary, 2 archive commentaries of the director. 2, wow, okay. It's 3 different commentaries. Scene-specific commentaries with the director and critic Nigel Floyd. Deleted scenes and outtakes, original script, original theatrical trailer and 30th anniversaries, and reversible sleeve. So, yeah. It is based on a true story, though, so that could be interesting. It could be very, very interesting. It's done by the guy who did Wilder Things, of course. I've seen that one. Got the 4K from our video of that as well. Next we have one, because I just wanted to kind of complete my collection here. I got Howling 2, Your Sister is a Werewolf, or She-Bitch. I like the She-Bitch title. It doesn't actually say Your Sister is a Werewolf on the cover, which is really annoying. This is the reversed artwork. It does come with a selection of special features. I've seen this on, I think it was on Stan or something. My friends and I watched it. You got 2 discs, because you got the Blu-ray and the DVD. And you got the, obviously, collaged artwork on the inside there, which is very Arrow video. Very Arrow video. I actually prefer this artwork. But still, artwork's fine. It's a very weird film. I remember watching it with my mates because they weren't completely paying attention, and it's kind of like a sex comedy horror film. It's very weird. Yeah, but now I have the 3 films. I think there are 4 in total. Maybe. I can't remember. I know that I'm pretty sure Umbrella had released, because they did a Blu-ray release of the 3rd film, the Marsupials one. But I think they did a 3-pack release, but I have the first one on 4K as a steelbook. Then you get the Arrow Video second one, and the third one as well, which actually I've only seen the second one. That's kind of weird of me. I've only ever seen the second Howling film. I have the first and third one, had them for years, never seen them. Yeah. Next up I got, this is actually the new limited edition release of Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. I have the Cinema Cult release, so this is like an immediate upgrade, both in terms of transfer, because it's also a UHD. I've actually changed the artwork around, so you got the sleeve, the new artwork, reversible artwork, 4K restoration from the original camera negative, approved by the director, Dolby Vision compatible, obviously 5.1, 2.0, feature commentaries and a bunch of interviews and featurettes. It's a lot of stuff. I won't dive too much into it because there's a lot to cover in this video. It does come with, obviously it has the reversible artwork which matches the disc and the sleeve, and it does come with a booklet as well. I think I benefited from this because, you know, I don't have any good version of this film. I've only seen it the one time and I thought it was good. I didn't love it, but I did like it. But yeah, I think it on 4K would look really nice. So I figured an upgrade. I think this was a part of the like 2 for either 20 or 2 for 40. I think it was 2 for 20. Either way, I got it in the sale as it was. New limited edition with the sleeve and the booklet, so that's good. I'm very happy with that. Just happy to upgrade from my shitty Blu-ray release. Last of the 4K UHDs, well, not the last of the 4K UHDs, but last of the 4K UHDs from Arrow, The Lighthouse. I know, I got this one. I wasn't really expecting to get it. The artwork does go around. I haven't watched the 4K. I haven't actually watched it since cinema. I have the steelbook that Zavi sold a few years back. You get artwork on the booklet. And it's a pretty thick booklet, which is nice. I think there's Alexander Nicholas did an essay in this as well. So, you know, you get your regular stuff: black text, white text, black background, some images for out, that kind of stuff. Yeah, 4K restoration, HDR and Dolby Vision. I think it's the same transfer as the US edition, but I didn't have the US 4K, and I think that was only available from A24. So I was pretty happy to get this. I don't know, why not? It does come with a double-sided poster, that being the, is that upside down? Oh, so it's both portrait lengths. The original artwork, which I do like, it's nice artwork, and the new artwork, which is interesting. I think it's very based off a particular scene, but, you know, still pretty good. And, yeah, then I've replaced the artwork to, you know, go with the original artwork. On the inside, it's only a 1-disc set because it's the 4K, and it does come with stills from the film, but they're just stills from the film. Not much to write home about. But, yeah, I mean, look, I've got The Witch now, and this on 4K, and the Northman. So I've got his 3 films all on 4K now, this being Eggers. So, yeah. I don't know, I figured I'd get it. It was not really on sale, but I had the £10 coupon, so that kind of applied to this, so I made it cheaper. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I don't know. I don't even know if I'll watch it again anytime soon. I just wanted to have the special features, you know, and limited edition set. Why not? I don't know. I don't think many people were excited about it getting a 4K release from Arrow Video. Like, it made sense because it was like, oh, hey, the US got a 4K release. The UK have different rights, so you know, obviously Arrow got the rights to it, and there you go. There's your set. Bada bing. Anyway, the next batch is more Blu-rays. Got another Cronenberg. This being Shivers. This is from the Vestron, I think it's called. Vestron Video release. So yeah, it didn't come with a sleeve or anything, which was a bit disappointing. But this is a collector's edition to some degree. I don't know. It's got a good selection of special features. You get 2 audio commentaries, one with Cronenberg, and a selection of interviews, as well as a still gallery of optional audio archive interview with executive producer John Dunning, theatrical trailers, TV spots, regular advertising stuff, digitally restored. No alternate artwork. There is digital code, so if you want the digital code, it is yours. Go for it. I cannot operate it, so it's going in the bin. But yeah, just get regular disc art. Pretty cheesy, cheap case, but you know, it is what it is. Still, it's good to have another Cronenberg in the collection. It was like $20 odd on eBay, so I'm pretty happy with that. The next one was actually from the same seller on eBay, one of those stores on eBay. It's the bloody French Connection. Yeah, I think it was last week or the week before I had the 2-pack of the first and second one. Now I've got the signature release of the first one. It doesn't have anything different to the first release outside of being Region A, and it loses the... It's got the different video transfer, which apparently looks better color correction and stuff, and doesn't have two special features, one which was about the color correction, and the other one that was a documentary about like the making of or something. But this does have the 2 commentary tracks, isolated score, trivia track. What the fuck is a trivia track? I've never really looked at one before. Deleted scenes, Anatomy of a Chase, Hackman on Doyle, Friedkin and Grosso, Remember, The Real French Connection, Scene of a Crime, just all the other special features that are on the 2-disc UK set. So, yeah, you know, again, cheap case, but yeah, I imagine I'll more than likely take this out, the disc out, and replace it with the one in the other case, because I'm pretty sure the other one in the other case, the film is on one disc, and the second disc, which is all the special features, has the second documentary, which is the one that I want to watch, if I ever get around to watching it. Starting to get to the point where I've got too much media. So, still, I now have the only 2 versions of the French Connection I'll ever need, because all the rest are now different, I guess. Next up, we have The Place Beyond the Pines. I haven't seen it before. I had to get it secondhand on eBay, which is annoying, because I actually found it like a few days later at Play Music DVD. I could have gotten it for really cheap, or like a few dollars cheaper, basically. But, you know, I've heard good things. It has a few special features, director commentary, deleted scenes, going to The Place Beyond the Pines featurette. So that's, yeah, you know, just another Aussie disc of an American film. There you go. Oh, what the hell's going on? Another Cronenberg. What the crap? A History of Violence. I found this for like $20 odd on eBay, so that was pretty good. I believe this is the unrated version, mostly because I think it was only the Americans that got the rated version, despite the fact that this is MA15+. This is what I was talking about. I've made so many videos today, I forgot what I was talking about. I think I mentioned in one of the previous videos that I filmed today that there's like an R18 film that's like No Hard Feelings. It's an R18 film in the US, but in Australia it's like MA. So, either way, History of Violence comes with a selection, a slew, as you would say, if you want to, of special features there, which is cool. What is it? Commentary, or director's commentary, that is, deleted scenes of commentary, the Unmaking of Scene 44 featurette, Acts of Violence documentary, History of Violence United States version versus international version featurette. Gee whiz, I wonder if this is the fucking international version. 2 commercial for cans, and theatrical trailer, and regular disc artwork there. So yeah, just another Cronenberg. Thank God. That's like, what, 3 today? Now we're in our last 3 movies before I get to some really interesting autographs. So I'll get to that last. John Wick came in. Yay! Got the steelbook. They had a sale on a few days later at JB, so they actually sent me $10 back, which I love when they do that. It's very rare that that's actually happened, where I've ordered... Oh, hold on, let me just... Some of these new steelbook protectors are really hard to open out. There we go. I need to take the disc out. Now that I've doing this video, I can actually take the disc and put it into my John Wick Blu-ray case video, so I don't have to touch the steelbook anymore. But yes, you do get a J card, which goes all the way around. I've taken it off, obviously. The steelbook is the only edition that have both the Blu-ray and the 4K in Australia. What do you call it? 4K edition at JB is just a regular 4K only disc, and the opposite, and the Blu-ray is just a Blu-ray, that kind of jazz. It's not bad. It does say on the spine, I don't know if you'll be able to see, it does say first pressing. Yeah. It's not a bad steelbook. It has a few nooks and crannies, like there's a little paint chip on his, moustache and whatever, and a little squeal and stuff on the side, but, for the most part, not bad. It's nice. I like the colour of it and everything. You open it up, you get the John Wick 4 4K disc, which I kind of like how they've gone with IV on the JW, and then a standard Blu-ray disc with your artwork. I hate that it's glossy, because the third film's steelbook isn't glossy, but the first and second one is. Get some inside artwork. of it's like a silhouette of people fighting. So yeah, it's a pretty standard steelbook. Nevertheless, happy to have it, as this is maybe the last John Wick film, so, you know. I basically have not been able to talk to my brother about it because he still has not seen it, so he's like, oh, I gotta watch the 4th one before the 5th one comes out. Is there gonna be a 5th one? I'm like, oh, there might be a 5th one. I'm not gonna tell him yet. He has to see it for himself. So, of course, they had their 20% off sale at JB Hi-Fi, so I went there actually a couple of days later. But I did get blue as the warmest colour. This is the, I think they call it sensual cinema. It's, yeah. If you know what this film is, you basically know exactly what you get. It's like 3 hours of, well, about 2 hours and 15 minutes of it, maybe 2 hours and 30 is like this romantic drama film, these two girls and whatever, and then the rest of it's basically porn. Not even basically, it's just straight up. It does come with an interview of the director, interview of actress Adele Exarchopoulos, my god, that's a name. Deleted scenes and theatrical trailer, so comes with a sleeve, obviously. This was a real debate to have bought. I was happy to get it on sale for like, I don't know, it's like less than $15, I think. But yeah, get the reversible artwork. And yeah, not much on the inside, just some more artwork and disc art. It's one of those things where, for the sense of preserving film, sure, but for the factor of, you know, it depends on how you want to take it, because it's one of those, I don't know if you know, just in case you don't, obviously, lesbian sex scenes, graphic nudity, that kind of stuff. And the film is very notorious for that, and even years later, some of the actors came out afterwards saying how they weren't comfortable with doing it and this kind of stuff. But then you get the argument of, well, if you weren't comfortable, why'd you do it in the first place? Especially because the actor in particular who said that she didn't want to do it, it's not like she needed the fame. She was already in a Mission Impossible film as like one of the villains. So it's like, it's, I don't know. Either way, clearly not comfortable having done it post the fact, sure. And a lot more people have looked on it as like, yeah, maybe the director was a bit of a pervert. Yeah, no, I could see that. Pretty obviously, but, you know, that's just what it is, and it's a film and it exists. And I bought it. So, yeah. I more want to watch it for the drama, the characters, you know, for the love story. Depends on how you want to look at the sex scenes. If you want to look at that as a, hey, look, I basically just bought 30 minutes of porn. Who wants to watch it? It's in HD. Depends on where your morals stand. Or if you just want to say that you could just watch the best parts, if those are your preference of best parts, on other websites. But you can't anymore because they've taken them down. Haha, copyright. Buy the Blu-ray so you don't have to watch it on Pornhub. I mean, basically, that's what my friend said. So, no, genuinely, actually, it's not even my opinion that, like, he was like, oh, the best parts are on Pornhub. I'm like, not anymore, but, yeah, sure. Anyway, I put this one in the Protector because it's limited edition. This is Wolf Creek. I got the limited edition version because they have a new version coming out, which is this, literally the same version, but because this was still available at JB and was limited edition, I figured, why not buy it, you know? It comes with 2 discs and 6 photo cards, theatrical and unrated cut. You know, it's a lenticular case. You get the back sleeve, which tells you all the details, including special features. Yeah, audio commentary, theatrical and unrated cuts. I think the audio commentary is probably on the theatrical cut, doesn't stipulate. Making of Wolf Creek, deleted scenes, meet Mick Taylor, an interview with John Jarrett, photo gallery, broken and twisted music clip, storyboard and production, sketch montage, theatrical trailers. So yeah, it's only 6 minutes the difference, but still. But yeah, I've never seen it before. I wanted to get the second one as well. I would have preferred that they had released this with the second film. It's like, why not release it as a 2-pack? They did that for the Rob Zombie Halloween films, and that includes the theatrical and director's cuts, which I already had, so I don't need to buy them on that pack, which would have been lovely if that pack had come out like 6 years ago. So yeah, you get a picture of John Jarrett at the back. It's not bad, you know, has the title and everything. I think the sleeve actually says it's edition 780 out of 1,000. It says it there on the bottom. So yeah, I think the website, I read the review about this because the new edition's coming out, which is non-lenticular but still doesn't come with the art cards. Stipulated that like lenticular version had sold out, but it was still available with JV. It sold out from the original Vision website. But yeah, so there you go. Artwork, rated R version, same artwork on the back. And you open up, you get a picture of silhouette of Mick. I was about to say Mick Jagger. You get Mick over there. You get theatrical cut on one disc, unrated cut on the second disc. Pretty simple as that. Oh, you can see me. Hello, I'm talking and reflected at the same time. Who'd have thought it? And it comes with this little sleeve, which comes with a selection of art cards. They're not bad actually in terms of like they're nicely like glossy and everything. Little postcard thingies. Get one, get a character, get Mick. This one would be, I'd imagine, if you're gonna get one signed by him, I'd get this one signed. Then you can frame it. I imagine that's probably like the end of the film because you know what they're like. It's like Texas Chainsaw. So yeah, this will be interesting to watch because I'm not huge into this style of horror films. I don't know, the torture porn-esque kind of horror films, not my jam, but I got it on sale, so I was pretty happy with it. And to find limited edition version while on sale, I was like, sure, why not? They had 3 there in the store. And one of them was in bad condition, but the other 2 were fine. So I got the one of them that was in good condition. Last but not least, because a long enough video is a long enough video, I ordered some autographs that this guy had gotten from a bunch of Alien actors who have been in the film Alien from over the past couple of years, probably the past 10 to 20 years. First one is this. I'll try to get them as focused as possible because obviously they're in the plastic sleeves. I can take them out. They're just high quality pictures, it's all good. This is the first one. It's Lambert by Veronica Cartwright. So yeah, that's pretty neat. They're all nice prints too, which is good, but they're all a bit dated. Some dirt and whatever on them, but for the most part, it's nice. It does have a receipt on the back as well for the offer, you know, to prove that it's authentic. Now, you could have the immediate response of, why exactly did you get these autographs, given you could have met these people, you haven't met these people? In all fairness, 2 of them are dead. This guy just happened to have, he was selling 6 autographs, technically. One of them was 2 of the people who worked in the special effects of the first, and like, one was from the first Alien, one was from the second onwards. But I didn't really care for that, so I got all the ones with the actors, as well as an extra poster and an extra art card. This is John Hurt's. If you're confused as to where it is, it's down here in pen. If you want to look at a dodgy certificate, this is the certificate. So, yeah, but it says it's a lifetime guarantee. It says Star Shots are proud members. Star Shots, I swear I got the same thing with, what's his face? The guy who was in the King Kong movie, in the piano. So, there's that. These make me very tired to look at because I'm like excited, but I'm also like, it's like something he signed, something he touched. Also, it's a great image, so that's pretty cool. It's a tricky one. It really is. One signed by Harry Dean Stanton. Obviously the guy in the middle. All of these are authentic autographs. I don't exactly love the way that they're presented, as in if they're actually authentic or not, because they're all like, they're posted in Comic Sans. Like, there's this one. This is the one for Harry Dean Stanton. Like, does that look legit? It doesn't feel legit, but these are like 20-year-old autographs. So it's like, this one in fact is from the 6th of October 2000. So to a degree, I think they are. It's just the factor of like the modern system of how they do autographs, because I've got a few autographs from people that have no authentication. 2 actually. One that's actually part of a Loot Crate thing, so it's like, well, it's basically because it's from a legitimate company. It was just like a collectible thing to get it. They had it signed. My thing from The Thing. The guy who played Windows had signed it, and that was just because it was cheap, and that someone was selling on Facebook. These ones weren't as cheap, but I got it for a good price for all 3. It was like around $300, so a lot. But it also came with this one that was Tom Skerritt's autograph. You can see it there. And they're all. This one doesn't have authentication, but at the same time, it's a nice still from the movie, as well as it's got this like, textured effect because it's what do you call it? Like a photograph, but yeah, like a production still. But yeah, so he signed that. And the person also left in a poster as well. If I seem tired right now, I've been filming for like the past 3 hours. I left this till last because I thought, oh, this is the one that I'll be, whatever. Don't have to talk as much for, but there is a Japanese poster for the film, which is really interesting. I love Japanese posters. They're all very kooky. So yeah. And it does come with stuff describing the film, because obviously they got to advertise it. So yeah. It's a tricky situation when it comes to buying this kind of stuff, because of course, 2 of these actors are dead, 2 of them I'm never going to meet. Probably all 4 of them I'm never going to meet. I love Alien. It's one of my favorite films of all time, so to have them all as autographs, things, or images from the movies, and the guy had 2 different John Hurt autographs. He was selling them all, and like with a bunch more, all with their certificates of authentication, because it was like one of those things for him where sometimes you just need money, you got to sell some stuff. So he was selling autographs of people that he'd met from the past 20 to 30 years, but he'd also gotten photos with them. So like, it's like, well, keep the photos, because it's a picture of the person with that, with that celebrity. It's like when my brother and I met Christopher Eccleston. He paid for the token of getting a photo, and him and I got a photo with him. And I paid for the autograph token, so I got a poster that I had bought the day prior, because it was a supernova. I went on the Saturday and the Sunday, because Christopher Eccleston was only there on the Sunday. They had a poster there that was of a drawing of Christopher Eccleston as the Doctor, and I'm like, I'll buy that. So I bought that and got him to sign that. And I've since framed that. I've got that in my room. Noel's got the picture of the 2 of us of Eccleston in his room. Sometimes it's just like that. Obviously, I would have loved to have met these actors. Again, 2 of them have passed away, so it's like literally impossible. So to have something that's also a memento that I can keep is really nice. I think the main one, I've got a signed picture of Adrian Brody. It has the exact same certificate of authentication that like one of these has in the Comic Sans, so it might be legitimate. I never thought it was, because Mum got it for like $2 at an op shop, because why not? But it's probably more than likely the person got it signed and then just, I don't know, died? Just got rid of it? I don't know. It was in a frame and everything, so I just find that goofy, and it was cheap, so why not keep it? I've got the Creature of Black Lagoon. I have a poster of that signed by Rico Browning. That one authenticated and everything through a modern process. It was like signed only like 2 years ago or something. I bought that for myself for my birthday, because I'm like, this guy's in his 90s. I'm never going to meet him. It's one of my favorite films of all time. It's my favorite movie monster, and he played the swinging version of it. Obviously, Ben Chapman died yonkers ago, and I'd like to get an autograph of his as well, but he's, long dead. So it comes down to one of those things of, sure, these Alien ones seem a bit trickier in terms of their authenticity, but they all look like authentic autographs, as well as they match the autographs that you can see online. And they've got some kind of certificate of authentication, except for the Tom Skerritt one, but I don't really care. That was the freebie with the poster. So, yeah. But the Rico Browning one, that was the first one where I ever bought an autograph. Someone had signed something, and I was never going to get the opportunity to meet the guy, because I'm not traveling to America. He's not traveling to Australia. And of course, at the start of this year, he passed away. So I bought that October of last year for my birthday. I bought it as a birthday gift, got it framed and everything. And yeah, then he passed away at the start of this year, and the first thing my dad said was, wow, that autograph of yours just tripled in value. And I'm like, I mean, not really. You get someone to sign enough stuff, their autograph becomes like a natural thing. Like, of course, he goes to conventions for like 30, 40 years because he was the creature in Black Lagoon. And there's a bunch of autographs. You can find them all over eBay. When he died, people started selling their stuff like it was crazy and skyrocketed prices. But realistically, you didn't need to do that, because you could just go on legitimate websites that I had gone through for that same poster. I didn't buy it on eBay. I bought it through a legitimate signing website. And because they'd actually got it signed by, they had met him, they have sessions like that where a company will go to a person's place, get them to sign a bunch of pictures. Some people will have bought in advance ones to get either personalized, or they will have sent in their own ones. I debated sending in like a DVD or something, but I was like, you know what, I'm just going to buy one that already exists, because then there's less legwork. And I really like the poster, and I really like the autograph. For me, these mean a lot to me in a way, because I love the film, I love the characters, and I love the actors. And sure, I love the actors' portrayal of the characters, I should say. There is the element of I didn't get to meet them. Two of them have, again, I really got to emphasize, two of them are dead. You know, I'm never going to meet them. So sometimes you just kind of do what you're going to do. And I had the money, so I figured, why not? I wanted to spend it on something different. And even my parents were like, you know, discussed it with them, because I'm like, what do you think about this? You know, and my mom was like, look, it's your money, you can do whatever you want with it. She was okay with it, you know, that's like the real one. It's like, your mum's alright with it, your mum's okay with it. But Dad was the one I was really curious about, because it's like, well, you know, this is like a bunch of signatures of people I'm never going to meet. I showed him the pictures and everything online from the guy I bought them from, and even Dad was like, yeah, they look cool, you know, and like, sure, you know, two of them are dead, it's the closest you'll get if you're happy to do it, and go for it, you know. So, yeah. So, whatever your opinions are on the matter, let me know. Obviously, I would have loved to have met them, done it myself, you know, got that signed in person. But it just is what it is sometimes. I spent the money to get a piece of paper signed by some person who's dead. On the bare bones of it, it's a complete waste of money. But in reality, to me, it makes me feel better, because I have something that just means something to me in that regards. So, yeah. Anyway, that's all for this weekend. A bit of a motherload, so I'll see you in a week or two when the next stuff comes in. And there's still stuff coming. Too much. Adios.